That's all right, but okay. He is going to stick with the Kazuya, which makes sense, as it is probably his main, as I'm learning now.
And guess what? It's Kazuya against another Mario.
The second time we've watched this matchup today.
Yeah, so let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see if Tavares has. Let's see what Tavares has this time compared to the last set. I mean, played the last set against Jinja really, really well. So I'm looking forward to seeing what we got this time.
Personal lore. I know Tavares hates this matchup.
Okay.
Doesn't necessarily translate to him being bad at the matchup, but it is one of those where I feel like you, kind of everybody against the FGC characters, especially Kazuya, where if you mess up like once or twice, you get a lot more done to you than if you're the FGC player and you mess up once or twice. So that's going to be something you have to watch out for. But this would be the second time Loafer lost to a Mario. It's going to be interesting to see if he got the download from Saiyan, or if we're just learning, about a certain matchup thing for Loafer. But we have a lot of Ultimate to watch to determine that answer.
I think it's going to come down to the neutral style because
because
while the advantage state for Mario can be similar between players, I feel like it's the neutral that really differentiates like how each player plays. And that was a down smash, I believe.
It sure was.
Yeah, that
sure was.
We didn't even see that move come out in the Saiyan set, so already trying some new things.
Yeah, it comes up pretty quick, and it sends at an angle that's like not super easy to recover from for a lot of the cast.
Definitely.
And I mean, it just kills you too. So I mean, that was a good catch from Tavares.
It is an underrated move. Maybe not necessarily the best move all the time, but it is an underrated move nonetheless, I feel like, because of its quickness.
Oh yeah, it's certainly a solid option to just have in your back pocket.
Tried the 2-frame there with that F smash, but I believe his spacing was a little bit off, but still able to cover the rolls. Oh, you're going to get gates of hell there right there.
Good DI though, he's able to make it back. Commentator's curse, he made it back to the ledge.
And then just got kicked in the face.
Yeah, took a big size 12 to the noggin.
Man, that's bigger shoes than I'll ever wear.
Oh man.
He does get the down tilt clip on the ledge. But Loafer just hanging out over there. Still got the rage drive on him. Maybe for about one more hit, unless he puts it to good use right about now. You want that extra kill power, and you also want that extra move. Or you could just lose it with an up smash. I mean, that works too.
Yeah, very good up smash out of shield from Tavares, recognizing that Loafer was close enough for that to hit, and going into this last stop with a pretty solid lead at full stock on Loafer.
All right, so Tavares starting things off strong here on this stock. Building up a lead, got 55% on it. Wait, oh no, he lands on the stage. He doesn't actually die from that.
The transition from the collective ooh behind the setup into like just pure silence when they realize he was on stage. So funny. Yeah, and Loafer's going to take a lot of advantage out of that this second lease on life that he's been given, but not enough to do anything with it other than a 51%. And Tavares walks away with his life, a stock in the tank, and a Game 1 victory.
Loafer's going to need to do a little bit of thinking, I feel like. We've already struggled with one Mario today. At this point now, you got to find something. You got to make an adaptation here. What is going to what is going to do it? Like, what is going to be the change you need to make in this matchup so that you're not losing to two Marios in the same tournament?
I think one thing that I kind of saw in the Saiyan matchup as well, Tavares a little bit more so, just going off the one game that I've been given for that in the J-Jaw set, I guess.
Okay.
Tavares plays neutral in a very ambiguous way. Like, the way he positions himself, it's not always clear if what he's going to throw out is be able to hit you, or if he's even going to throw anything out at all. Sometimes he's put himself in a position where it's like he can either keep charging forward or like run away. He kind of plays in that mid-range to like, keep things ambiguous. And if he kind of dashes in, he might bait out an option from Loafer. And as we've discussed earlier, Kazuya does have a lot of really strong moves that are laggy if they don't hit.
They are.
They kill you if they hit, but it's really laggy if they don't. And Mario is one of those characters that can kill you if they get the interaction. But going back to Kazuya, he can do the same thing, and that's Loafer taking the lead for it.
Almost loses his stock right there, and here we go with the Flood once again. We saw this be a problem in the Saiyan set, which I know we're going to keep coming back to. So what does Loafer do differently this time? And this time he used the air dodge to get around the flood. We didn't see him really do that before. So could be a new adaptation that we made.
Yeah, new adaptation, maybe just figuring something. Solid Tavares might have been in his path if he were to go down to losers. And so just, having that knowledge that you can get around flood in that way. Maybe something he didn't have in that last set too. So it's good to know.
Look at how
whatever he's doing, it's working a lot better for the second game, taking a 3-stock to 1 lead.
It really is. We saw how effective that down air was there, just trading with Mario's up B. He didn't really have any option that he could use there. Tavares is going to take 1 stock right there, but Loafer got a nice commanding lead right here, and that is exactly what you want after the way that game 1 went.
Yeah, and calls out the aggressive option, that short hop nair. Getting a pretty good bit of damage for it. Armors through the aggressive landing once again. Loafer getting a lot of mileage off of calling out Tavares' aggressive options, and he's going to win the game off of it with a commanding 2-stock of his own.
That was very impressive from Loafer. The conversions were on point. He got the kills when he needed them. Didn't mess around. Didn't do anything extraneous. Just exactly what you need to do right there, and making the most out of all those electrics.
And we're seeing the Rob come out. I heard him talking about this a little bit before the J-Job set. I was talking to him before I came here to commentate. He said part of his game plan, if the Mario wasn't working at all, which obviously it did for a lot of that set, he would go Rob, had a little bit more reach, bit of a harder matchup for him. I do like this here too. Kazuya can handle stubby characters pretty well. And Tavares, just the proof is in the pudding. Very, very quick 0 to death. Mario, very powerful character, very impressive character in Advantage State. He's not doing that. in general, Mario's not doing that. And so that's the switch to Rob in a nutshell, I think.
You want to talk about oppressive in Advantage State. I mean, up until that point, Tavares hadn't even got hit.
Yeah, no, and so far he's only taken 10%. I feel like a lot of times when you see that situation, it's the Kazuya is that position. But again, answers right back, only at 68, which, I mean, if Loafer is going to be able to get all the percentage off of those few interactions, Tavares, no matter how big the lead is not out of the woods in this matchup. I don't care what character he's playing.
No, not at all. This is, I'm very interested to see how the rest of this set plays out. Just stands there and waits.
Yeah.
That up there is a DI trap for everyone, but not quite for Loafer.
He, at the very least, just call out the right option. Tavares going for the side B, Loafer picking the option to where he wouldn't get hit by it. All right, Rob ledge trapping, very scary to be able to get around. It should be a confirmed to be up there.
Yep,
yes, catch
sure
the mash. Very hard to mash out in time for it to not hit.
Definitely, especially at that percent.
Definitely.
So we're going to be looking, he's got the nairs coming out and the gyro in hand. As Kazuya, you've got a huge wall in your way. How do you approach this?
Carefully.
Very, very
I know that's not the answer you want, but... Ooh.
I mean, it might not be the answer I want, but it's the answer that we're going to get because, I mean, you could just see the caution in Loafer's playstyle right now. He's not doing too much. He's not doing too little. He's just picking and choosing his options very, very carefully right now.
Yes, he is. And Tavares just ledge trapping him super well, trying to air dodge to get away from him, but didn't pick a direction, which if you would have given tap, it's kind of a damned if you do, if you don't. Jumping would have saved you, but even then you can react with it up air. So a really scary spot. You avoid that first up tilt. If the Rob reactive time is on point, you're able to catch whatever they do after it. And that's why Loafer has been stuck in disadvantage. Until then, good reversal.
Yeah,
landing down air.
The down air at a disadvantage is not an option you see come out for Kazuya a lot, but right there it did work out. Tavares is going to clean that up there with the forward air off stage and 2-stack of his own to answer right back and take a 2-1 lead here.
There we go. Very, very solid answer from Tavares. They've just been taking turns 2-stocking each other. So if the trend continues, we'll see what happens in the next game. But that first stock, I think, really helped out. I think the way Loafer played it the rest of the game, I think that could have been a very down-to-the-wire game. Tav just had the advantage of getting that 10 seconds 0 to death. Like, what was he at, 40?
Something like that.
Super, super low. You see every Rob go for that down air. It doesn't hit super often. But that time it worked for him, and he is up 2-1 because of it. And Loafer taking his time, looking at character select. Could see a switch. Don't know who he's going to go to. The only other character that I confirm know that he has is a Piranha Plant. And I don't think we're going to see that guy this weekend ever from any player.
I certainly wouldn't recommend it.
No.
As somebody who doesn't play any of these characters at all, I wouldn't recommend playing Piranha Plant against Rob.
I've watched enough Piranha Plant to know it's ill-advised no matter who you're playing. I feel like Loafer opting to stay with the Kazuya, though I think that's the right choice.
Yeah, I think that you just don't start off the game by getting 0 to death.
Yeah.
And I think that you have a chance right here.
Certainly.
But so far, not so good.
Yeah. He's lived a lot longer than the last time, but he has about as much percentage on Tavares on the first stock as that first game.
Yeah, it's just not looking good right now to start off this game.
Wow.
And there we go.
and it tripled the time, but the outcome is the same. That's a leading brand versus insert sponsor here if we had one. Brand of paper towels. Just oh wait.
The double dunk, but
if it was anybody but Rob, triple dunk? Still not enough.
No, we're not going for a 4. We don't have enough in the tank for that. Now we got the gyro and the side field.
Wow. This is
oh no.
Unfortunately, the set has taken a turn for sure. Loafer needs to find something very quick. He needs to just win neutral, but the way he's playing right now, it's like he's playing very like, I don't want to say scared, but I feel like it might be just a little bit because he's like not as brazen as I felt like he was in that first set we watched him or in this set.
Definitely not. He seems a lot more intimidated by what Tavares is putting out as Rob. I mean, Mario is a stubby character, but Rob has a little bit more reach. He has some disjoints that can really benefit him with that nair and bear, and even the down air. And just look at the way that he's boxing right now.
Is he dead?
He got saved!
Yeah, he didn't get the sour spot. I think he was too low to make it back, too. Tab just wanted the kill screen.
Oh, yeah, he definitely was too low to make it back right there. So, I mean, 3 stocks to 1, it would take a lot for Loafer to come back.
If
see what he's got.
If he does, you're always going to think about that down air.
Yeah, every time.
Yep.
That's going to be...
Oh, wow, just off the mark.
I love the idea, though.
Tab just taking full advantage of the lead he has, just kind of go for something that's going to look cool.
Okay.
But now you lose a stock, it gets a little bit more, okay, I just need to worry about killing him.
Yeah.
Worth mentioning, Loafer does have Rage Drive right now. He needs to burn it before it goes away. Tab number 2 is going to try to avoid it. That down smash is going to get rid of it, and that makes it all the harder for Loafer to make a comeback here.
Wow, that was an impressive recovery.
Extremely, that was really good.
Using every inch of the drift right there to make it back 43% on Tavares. Not a lot when you're at 160 on your last stock, but it is something. That should be down throw into the down smash.
Tavares taking it to 3-1. Every game, I want to point out, was a 2 stock. That's it.
It was?
Yeah. They just take turns messing each other up. Tab just had a few more turns.